Teams are how we deliver work. All of us work in teams, but are we working effectively? Research tells us that 60% of managers think their teams are underperforming, but that high-performing teams can have a big impact, including 12% increase in productivity, 40% reduction in incidents, and a 27% reduction in turnover. So this is important to get right. In this video, we discuss what good looks like and suggest ways in which you can improve how your teams perform. For over 20 years, Sionic has worked with hundreds of different teams, especially in technology organizations of financial services companies. We've used a number of research studies and our experience to get to the bottom of the key factors that underlie high-performing teams. We call this the Sionic high-performing teams model, and I'd like to briefly explain it to you and how you can use it to increase the performance of your teams. The model focuses on two key dimensions for people working in teams: how it feels and how it works. These are the elements within the how it feels dimension. You've probably heard a lot about the importance of psychological safety in teams, and the elements of the how it feels dimension represent some of the foundations of psychological safety. These are the elements of the how it works dimension. To borrow an analogy from some of our leadership and change products, you can almost view how it feels as the art of the team and how it works as the science of the team. Often people feel that the how it works elements are easier to see and manage, but both dimensions are equally important to focus on. We've found that when these 9 elements are in place, teams truly become greater than the sum of their parts. So where to start on building a high-performance team? As always, the first place to start with something is to properly understand it. Only by knowing what's currently good or bad do you know where you need to focus. The Sionic high-performing teams model has a diagnostic tool that we've used on hundreds of teams to help them do exactly that. It works by asking each member in a team to anonymously complete a questionnaire where their inputs are aggregated to show team leads an assessment of their team by their team. Results are shown graphically, color-coded to show where most improvement is needed. We also show this in a more detailed format where further investigation is required for a specific element. In this case, the desire to improve. Once the diagnostic is completed, it's time to look at actions. Sionic has an extensive toolkit of techniques that can be brought to bear. Each of the 9 elements of the high-performing teams model is aligned to multiple techniques from the toolkit. So, working with a Sionic consultant, we can help the team develop in the desired areas, as we have done successfully for hundreds of teams over more than 10 years. So in summary, a focus on building effective teams is key to achieving high-performing organizations that work collaboratively and break down historic us and them silos. Whilst it's not a trivial exercise to increase team performance, it is achievable if the team's current state is diagnosed and then actions are taken to address the weaker factors, just as we do with clients using the Sionic high-performing team diagnostic and toolkit. If you'd like to achieve double-digit productivity increases in your team, reduce errors, and retain your top talent, please get in touch. My details are on screen. Goodbye for now.